I've been introduced to this practice almost 5 years back. One of my friends who lives in Maryland called me and said, "You are doing yoga there. Would you like to um, expose into one practice?" So I said, "Okay, we'll try." So we invited Rajen one day evening. And, early morning, yeah, early morning session. Um, one thing is that most of us is concluded yoga means you have to do some exercise, some pose, difficult thing. You will see some of the studios that have a rope hanging and then you have your legs and upside down and all that. So when I start, initiate this practice, it is very simple. So many times we think about it, it is simple, it won't work. But I still remember one formula as he told us 7 minus 1, 0, 30 minus 1, 0, 365 minus 1, 0. And you will know what is that more. But I was keeping this in my mind when I was practicing. What does that mean is in 7 days, one day if you miss the practice, you will get 0 benefit. In a month, 30 days of a month, you skip 1 day of practice, you get 0 benefit. In 365 days, if you miss 1 day of practice, you will get 0 benefit. So every day morning when you wake up with that, oh, if I don't do it, I'm not going to get whatever I built up, I'm going to lose. So I started practicing regularly, 5 years now, I think, every day morning. And the 10 minutes, you start with the 10 minutes practice. You will get so much energy, so much benefit by simply doing that sequential movements. It is more refining exercise, and there is a SRB which that we're going to talk more about. And then I start practicing. After a year, start practicing for 20 minutes, 45 minutes nowadays. That I practice every day morning. And it is not only for the physical level, the mental calmness, and you can even feel the breathing pattern is changing. You are more conscious of aware of everything. So this is not just for the physical benefit, but for the psychological mind and overall benefit. And without your knowing, without you recognizing, you will feel a transformation within you. But as I said, the key is regular practice. And Rajanji also, when I was, we used to host him for 3 days continuous from morning to evening sessions. So we got a lot of benefit in discussion and understanding. And if you understand Rajanji's background, he was a very curious seeker. It's not ready to settle down with anything logical, some routine thing. So that's it. That is how, and he will talk about that more. How we come across this practice and how benefited and all that. Last 25 years, Rajanji travel around the world and spread this unique practice so that more people will get benefit. I always say this practice is, we all look for with a less effort, within less time, more benefit, right? Do you agree with me? With the less effort, less time, more benefit. And many of us are working, so we don't have an hour or hour and a half in the morning to do all the practices and all that. So we have to start somewhere. So I always tell people, this is so simple. You start practicing, give a try for a few months, and you start feeling right after the practice. Today also we will have a demonstration. You will start feeling that vibration, the energy movement in your body right after the practice. But one key thing is during the practice I was observing or trying to do is don't make it as a mechanical. If it is going to mechanical, you start getting bored. Every day you want to move a little more deeper, little more, what you call, engaged into the practice so that you will get more benefit. So I don't want to take more time, but I just want to introduce the practice that we are going to take up on these next 3 days. And when I start planning this, the big problem for me is to get a place where we can all come together in a comfortable place, practice for 3 days, engage into this practice. And I approached Aisha, he's opened this studio newly and he's still trying to get up to the speed. And he canceled the classes for this workshop. So what I want to tell you all is please dedicate and take this opportunity and come tomorrow morning 6:30, Sunday morning 6:30. And we kept it as a two sessions. One is basic and the other one is advanced. But you are welcome to come into advance also. And one other thing I want to mention is money is not at all an issue here. We are not, the moment we put the flyer out there, Rajenji very clearly said, I don't want to sell this. That is not the idea of having this session here. But we have some overhead costs helping Shaishav to pay for the rent for this, take care of this facility. One. Second thing is, in the past when we conduct this, people will come in between and look around sometime and then walk out. It is not beneficial for you, for the other participants, and teacher also. So we want to bring some discipline. If it is paid and set some timing, we hope that people will be a little more serious, engaged in it. So that's the reason we kept it a minimal donation, and it's also optional. If you are not capable to pay for that, we are not worried about that part. So you are welcome to attend the evening classes also, and there is a Yoga Sutra classes also. We set it up because we want to utilize when Rajanji is here, and we want to benefit that maximum. So think on that way and make this event and next 2 days benefit completely. And ask questions, be free, and try to come on time and stay for all session. See, we have to spend time for anything that we want to learn in our life, we want to acquire in our life. Nothing will be spontaneous. We have to spend some time, listen, think ourselves, and practice. So, without much further ado, I welcome Rajanji, and I forgot to mention Pulviji and I have been working for from March to set a date and place and all this logistic thing. So I want to give a big thank you to Purviji also. She drove from New Jersey all the way here, and she take whenever Rajanji is in United States, different places, and make it available for larger audience. So we want to take full benefit of this unique opportunity, and please feel free to ask any questions you have and be open-minded. As I said, if you don't have the scheduling details, there are a few flyers outside. You can grasp them and make sure you will be here for next 2 days. Thank you, and I will give to Rajanji.
Good evening to everyone. Okay, now I haven't myself understood the schedule as such, but we'll start with the basic exercises. My teacher was Mr. Tavaria. He was a Parsi gentleman. I met him in 1988. Before that, I had gone through many teachers. And when we are talking, I'll talk about all those experiences when we get the time. And I was I met him in 88 and I started meditating in 1971. So 17 years of meditation. And when I met him, he said, you have to forget the meditation. So it took me 2 years to forget the meditation because behind the meditation is the subtle meditator. And then comes a problem, how to dissolve that meditator, right? And he said, meditation will come through the back door. You just practice this breathing. So I learned a way of bringing the breath into rhythm. And when the breath comes into rhythm, this monkey calms down. He can't do anything. If this monkey wants to get angry, the breath has to support it, right? If this monkey wants to get upset, the breath has to support it. But if the breath is in rhythm, he can't get upset. If the breath is in rhythm, he cannot, what you call, react upon you. So this is a very, very simple technique. And if you're interested, then tomorrow we'll go into advanced exercises of how to awaken the Kundalini and all that. Now, we are going to talk about something called total health. Total health is physical, emotional, mental. A person may be physically healthy, he goes to the gym, he lifts weights, he's physically healthy, eats well, but in small matters he gets upset, in small matters he gets irritated, he reacts all the time, he's always finding someone else's fault. When I went to my teacher, the first thing he told me that in the dictionary of a disciple, you delete the word complain. A disciple is not allowed to complain about anything in life. So the minute you complain, you're saying you're not a disciple, you're not a student. So let us do it for 1 day a week. Like we fast 1 day a week. We say Thursdays, no complaining. The weather is good, the president is good, the cricket team is good, everything is good. Right? No complaining for 1 day. But that simple fasting, we call this psychological fasting. Right? That simple fasting can transform our lives. So health is physical, health is emotional. We react. Health is mental. This monkey is chattering all the time. Not a single moment goes by when it's not chattering. You're sitting over here trying to listen to the speaker, but actually nobody listens. Everybody's listening to the inner monkey. It's already interpreting everything. Right? So these exercises are not just for physical health, they're for physical, emotional, mental health. Now, in certain areas of the body, we accumulate knots. Try to look at me. Try to look at me. We have the habit of going away somewhere, right? What's the most precious thing in our lives? What's the most precious thing in our lives? Health. What is the most precious thing in our lives? Huh? Attention. Very good. Attention. Attention is the most precious thing in our lives. For if we want anything in life, we have to pay. And the currency we pay with is attention. So if you're not attentive over here, you're not paying. If you're not paying, you won't get anything in return. Huh? Attention is the light of the spirit to experience in the world. Attention flows out of the senses. It goes out of my eyes, I can see her. I may be looking at her, but if there's no attention, I don't see her. So attention is the light, the torch which we use to see in this dark world. Right? So try to hold attention, something very powerful, very, very powerful. Right? So in certain areas of the body, we accumulate knots. These knots are emotional knots. The first is the chest area. This is the area of impatience. This is the area of imbalance. In small things, I lose my balance. There's a red light, I lose my balance. Too much traffic, I lose my balance. Somebody's parked his car in my driveway, I lose my balance. The boss is angry, I lose my balance. The wife is, of course, angry, I lose my balance. Right? So, And every time we lose our balance, every time we are impatient in life, something accumulates over here. The blood never forgets it. The muscles never forget it. The tissue never forgets it. The nervous system never forgets. It's like a print. One instance of being impatient is imprinted forever. In the Indian scriptures, this is called as sanskar, memory pattern. What are you giving yourself each moment? I'm looking at her. I may be showing my hand like this. Hello, how are you? You're my friend. And inside I'm saying she's my enemy. So what am I giving myself each moment? I am living enemy. Can you understand what I'm trying to say? Right? I am living angry. I am living jealousy. I am living upset. Each moment I'm giving myself this pattern. I'm living that. And that accumulates. It accumulates into a knot. And then I start getting diseases of this area, whether it is breathing problems, heart problems. So we need an exercise which goes inside and dissolves the knot. That is the root of the problem. Now, these exercises we are going to do on a rhythm. The rhythm is 1, 2, 3 to breathe in, 5, 6 to breathe out. We don't count 4. Between breathing in and breathing out is a small gap. Right? I throw a ball in the sky. At one point, it is neither going up or going down. But if I go to catch it, it's already going down. So I can't count that point, but it is there. So I breathe in, there's a gap, breathe out. So 1, 2, 3 in, 5, 6 out. Right? Now the first exercise is just deep chest breathing. Put your hands on the chest. Breathe into the chest. Don't expand the chest. Let the breath push the chest out. With the music. Now listen to the music. See, the music goes this way. 2, 3 in, 5, 6 out. 1, 2, 3 in, 5, 6 out. Breathe with the music. Come on. Don't close your eyes. Look at me. Push the breath into the chest. One, two, three, five, six. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Push the breath into the chest. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. You want to come in front? 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. See, I know you're practicing yoga, but the chest is not moving. That means you're holding on to a lot of stuff over here. Your safe deposit vault is full. Yeah, it has to empty. The second thing is that you're just breathing like this. Right? We are living. We don't want to go somewhere. Push the breath in. Push the breath in. Life is breath, right? A person may read a lot, he may gather a lot of information. The first thing I observe when I meet a person is his breathing. The breathing is the x ray of that person, what he is today, what he is going to do tomorrow. You may gather all the information in the world, but if the breathing does not change, nothing changes. Right? Put your heart into these exercises. If the breathing changes, everything changes. We are a new person. The DNA changes. Right? Put your heart in. We'll do it again. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, all these postures. These postures are not for the physical body, they are for something else. With the music, chest, not the shoulders, not the shoulders, not the shoulders. Relax the shoulders. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Okay. Now this rhythm is repeated 36 times in a minute. Each exercise has to be done only for 1 minute initially. So 36 breaths is 1 minute. There's an app also, I'll give you everything in the end. There's a website, everything is for free download. So you just download it and you start. There's also somebody doing the exercises so you can follow that person. Right? If you do these for 6 months, this whole area will open up. From childhood, we keep on filling all kinds of things into this area, all kinds of knots. She bullies me, I can't do anything, I fill it up. Right? So all this is filled up and this will open up. Patience will come in our lives. On the spiritual path, there is only one girlfriend, her name is patience. Right? So patience will come in our lives. We'll never get upset. We'll be balanced in life. A new intelligence will grow. Right? Second exercise, we'll put our fingers in line with the navel, little finger in line with the navel, the belly button. Breathe into the stomach, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Breathe into the stomach. Now pull in the muscles of the stomach, force the breath out. Okay, now with the music. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Breathe in, stomach out. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Very good. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Breathe in, stomach out. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Breathe in, stomach out. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Breathe in, stomach out. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Breathe in. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, stop moving. 1, 2, 3, 5, with the music, with the music. 5, 6. 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Okay. This is the area of fear. So we form the knot of fear here. A young child falls down, the mother blows here, so that there's no knot of fear. Right? The greatest disease in today's world is what is going to happen tomorrow. Right? Every moment we are preparing for something in the future. Right? And life is now. And unless we dissolve this knot of fear, we keep on worrying about the future. Worrying is the biggest loss of energy. Good energy, psychic energy, we are losing out in worrying about everything in life. So when we do this exercise, we dissolve the knot of fear. In this exercise, we massage all the organs of this area, whether it's the stomach, the intestines, the liver, the spleen, the kidneys at the back, most important, the pancreas, right? So when we pull in like this, we are massaging the pancreas. Very good exercise for diabetes. Again, 36 breaths is 1 minute. So first exercise 1 minute, second exercise 1 minute. Look at her third exercise. Stretch the legs. Try to catch the toes. If you cannot catch the toes, catch wherever you can. Don't keep the hands in the air. Look up and breathe with the stomach and chest both. Both will go out together. First exercise, chest went out. Second exercise, stomach went out. Third, both together. Right? Look up like this. Try to see the where the ceiling and the wall meet. The line where the ceiling and wall meet. In yoga, this is called as Paschim Tan, pulling the west. Right? Start. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Push the breath up and down the spine. Right up to the intercostal muscles here. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Okay, okay. This exercise is for the backbone. The backbone is the shock absorber of the body. If I fall down, the shock must be absorbed by the backbone. On 2 inches on either side of the backbone, we accumulate acids. So if you ask anybody practicing acupressure, you'll say 2 inches this side. Release the acid. I get angry on her, acid doesn't go in her backbone, it goes in my backbone. I get jealous of her, acid goes in my backbone. And slowly this area is full. So many of us feel, if somebody gave us a good massage, be nice, right? Now, when we do this in yoga, this exercise is called as Paschim Tan. Paschim means the west. West is the back, north is the head, right? So Tan means to pull, pulling the west, pulling the west. Now, yoga says that when you pull the west this way and looking up like this, right, you're activating a small pump over here. Now, science talks about breath. Yoga talks about breath plus prana. Breath goes in the lungs. Prana does not go in the lungs. Prana follows a different route, right? And it wraps around the backbone like this. And once this pump starts over here, it goes up and down the backbone. It's like a vacuum cleaning of the backbone. Right? So this exercise cleans this area. There are many religions in the world, many paths in the world. Everybody is searching for something. The basic spiritual principle cannot change for anyone. The basic spiritual principle says that energy down, take energy up. Whether it is of this religion or that religion, whatever practice they're doing, unless energy moves from down to up, nothing is going to work, right? And God has made only one pipeline for the energy to go up, the backbone, right? So when you do this exercise, you're cleaning the backbone. Many things will change in your life. The backbone is the antenna of life. Whether we invite pain or whether we invite happiness, it all depends on the backbone. What do you want to invite in your life, right? So just by performing this one exercise, many things which are bringing pain and suffering in our life will change. These 3 exercises we'll do with the music, first, second, and third, 1 minute each initially. The 4th exercise, there's no music, right? But It's equally important. The fourth exercise, we'll take one deep breath in 5 installments and breathe out forcefully from the mouth. 5, right? Breathe out from the mouth. Try to breathe out from here. Okay, come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, out. 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 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks like everyone's getting tired. Huh? Yeah, we'll do it 3 times for you. Okay, 1, 2, 3, out. Come on. 1, 2, 3, out. 1, 2, 3, out. 1, 2, 3, out. 1, 2, 3, out. After a month, 1, 2, 3, 4, out. Right? Okay. In the lungs have small sacs. They are called alveoli. And as we grow up, they lose their elasticity. So air goes in, air doesn't go out. One of the biggest causes of depression is that uh, stale air remains in the alveoli, right? So I feel so lonely. I feel nobody's phoning me, etc., etc. So when we stack the breath, that is one upon the other, we are trying to open those sacs, right? So that the elasticity comes back. Hmm? So uh, it's going to be difficult in the beginning. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, just imagine you had a glass of wine or something, right? Maybe it's because you get hyperventilated and it happens in the beginning. It'll go after some time. But after 5, 10 minutes, yes. You can do the exercise. Yeah. Don't just relax the tummy. Try to force the breath from the tummy. It'll go in. It'll go in. Go in. It'll go in. Say, I want your tummies to become very soft. Very, very soft. The harder the tummy, the more tension we are holding. If the tummy is soft and adaptive, then that person has no tension in the world. Okay. Now, this exercise is for memory, right? Two kinds of memory: memory shallow, memory deep. Yeah, I meet you today, you tell me your name, I remember it tomorrow, memory shallow. But I come to your home and you don't give me a cup of tea, I remember my whole life, memory, memory deep, right? And memory deep is full. Uh, this person did this to me, that did this, he took away my this, etc. And the biggest cause of a person falling ill is he's holding on to painful memory. Painful memory. It's like open wounds in the psychic structure. It keeps on releasing poison in the body, right? So, very important exercise when you read. When we breathe out, all the memory cells vibrate. All the memory cells vibrate. Right? One of the sutras in Patanjali is Smruti Parishuddha. Smriti means memory. Pari means the circumference, parikrama, the circumference, round and round. Shuddho means to make clean. Keep on cleaning your memory. Keep on cleaning your memory, right? Smriti parishuddho arthamatra nirbhasa. Then earth means your aim. Then the final aim will remain, nothing else will remain. And the final aim is who am I? To remember who I am, where have I come from? We don't know. My name is the I, but what was I before a name? We don't know. Right? So clean the memory. Smriti parishuddha. Fifth exercise. In the fifth exercise, we'll breathe in for 5 seconds. 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold the breath in the lungs for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe out, emptying the lungs in 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold the empty lungs, that is the breath out for 5 seconds. 20 seconds, 1 round, 3 rounds will make a minute. Right? Start. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold the breath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold empty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold the breath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold empty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold the breath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold empty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very, very simple. Now, when you hold the breath and you hold it for 5 seconds, the blood takes in oxygen, gives out carbon dioxide. But when you hold for 5 seconds, the blood takes in oxygen in 3 seconds. And in the balance 2 seconds, it also takes in a little bit of carbon dioxide. Right? And this small amount of carbon dioxide in the arterial blood, the pure blood, right? It changes many things in the body brain system, right? All kinds of messages start going up and down. So immediately the level of immunity goes up. The body tries to increase the level of immunity. So it's very good coughs, colds, fevers, etc. Right? The second thing, this monkey is chattering all the time. It never stops. Even in sleep, it doesn't stop. And the whole idea is to get this guy to calm down. And poison for this guy is carbon dioxide, right? So when you step into a plane and it's not pressurized in the beginning, they pressurize it where it's going to take off. They try to save on energy in that. So you start feeling sleepy because there's more carbon dioxide, right? So this carbon dioxide calms this guy up here. So when you breathe in, hold, little bit of carbon dioxide goes to the brain for that fraction of a second you're not thinking. You breathe out, hold, for that fraction of a second you're not thinking, and because you're holding the breath out, the empty lungs, the parasympathetic nervous system is becoming powerful. Most of us lose the capacity of the parasympathetic nervous system when we start growing up. So a young child, he falls down after 5 minutes, he's forgotten, right? But if she insults me in the morning, I'll remember the whole day. My parasympathetic nervous system is not working, right? So by breathing out and holding the breath out, we make the parasympathetic nervous system more powerful. In this exercise, we learn to pause. Breathe in, pause. Breathe out, pause. Look, this pausing of the mind is called as nirodha, to pause the mind. Yoga, chitta, vritti, nirodha. So this pausing of the mind, right? She says something to me and I react immediately. Breathe in, pause, pause. I don't want to waste energy in reacting. I'm stuck in traffic, I'm getting irritated. Breathe in, pause, right? So whenever life does not go the way we want it to go, breathe in, pause. And as this pause becomes more and more powerful, we become free of reaction. It's very rare to see a person who is free of reaction. Right? It's a different quality of mind, a different quality of a person. So this simple exercise in the big morning, you train the monkey, breathe in, stop, breathe out, stop. I'll tell you a small story. There was one very famous master, his name was Gurdjieff. And Gurdjieff lived in Russia. And one of his very favorite exercises was the stop exercise, where he would make his disciples dance, and then suddenly he would shout, stop. And you have to stop in whichever position you are. You can't put your leg on the ground. And there were times when some of the disciples fell down, they broke an arm also, but stop meant stop. And when you're in tremendous activity and suddenly someone says stop, it's possible that you're from the circumference of activity, you're sent to a center of silence. And if for once in our life we can experience that inner center of silence, we experienced everything. Right? Then we are not a part of this world. Whatever happens in this world cannot touch us again. We've gone out of the dream of life. Right? So he would make his disciples say stop. One day he was going on a picnic with three disciples. It's a beautiful day, so it was very sunny. They put up a tent for the master. He would sleep in the tent. And the other three disciples, they went into a canal to have a swim because it was hot. Now, from the tent, Gurdjieff shouted, stop. So in the canal, they all stopped in the water. Now, at that time, somebody released water from the dam. So the water in the canal started going up. When it came to here, one disciple said, the master's gone, so let's get out of here. Came here, the other disciple ran away. The third one is Fritz Peters. And he's written a beautiful book, Childhood with Gurdjieff. And he stayed there, and Gurdjieff ran out and pulled him out of the tent. And he says that the person who went into the water and the one who came outside were two different people. The ego had died inside, right? Because he had surrendered to the master and he experienced that silence, which no outside thing can take that silence away from him, right? So just practice this. It looks very simple. Breathe in, stop. Breathe out, stop. Right? Sixth exercise. Sixth exercise, we'll take a deep breath, block the nose, push the chin down, no space over here. See that there's no space. Nose is blocked. Bring saliva in the mouth and swallow your own saliva as if you're drinking water. 5 times. I'll show it to you once. Don't do anything. Breathe out, right? All together. Take a deep breath. Block the nose. Push the chin down. Swallow 1, 2. No space over here. 3, 4, 5. Look up, release. Again, take no space. No space, right? Take a deep breath. Block the nose. Push the chin down. Swallow 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look up, release. One more time. Take a deep breath. Block the nose. Push the chin down. Swallow 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look up, release. Very good. Very good. Yeah. One is a lottery. So don't worry. Next month you'll swallow twice. The month after that, 3 times. Right? Yeah. Wait until you swallow 5 times. Swallow 5 times. If you can. If you can't, then come up again and swallow 1 time. Okay, increase next month. Yeah. Yeah, just do it. Don't worry. Nothing will happen. Yeah, your sinuses are opening up. You won't get deaf. Don't worry. Okay. Right. Very good exercise. Very good exercise. See, everybody's face is shining now. Right? No, not to music. The first three to music. First three to music. Right? This one, this is the area of pain. You don't invite me to dinner, I feel pain over here, and pain accumulates. And when pain becomes a knot, it bursts. And when it bursts open, the first disease I get is high blood pressure. High blood pressure means I love to hold on to pain, right? Sinuses, sinuses, thyroid, hyper and hypothyroidism. Yeah. पानी आपने ले आओ, पानी ले आओ. I'll just show you. I'll just show you. It's okay. We don't have to hurry up. It's huh? Always like that. Everybody's running to catch something. I wonder if anybody ever caught it. All of them. Oh, thank you. Oh, this is cool. I'll just take the warm one. Thank you. See what you do. Right? You'll be able to do 5 times. Okay? But then after some time, leave the water. Right? You can do it initially. Hmm? Yeah. Hmm? Right. Okay. You know, in China, there was a great guru. His name was Lao Tse, and he founded Taoism. And Lao Tse lived to be 160 years old. So when he was 160, he said that now time to go, it's too much. Right? So he started walking to the Himalayas. He'll take samadhi in the Himalayas. So at the border of China, the guard stopped him. He said, just tell me one thing, how you live to be 160 years old. So he said, it's very easy. The breath which goes in the lungs, I used to send the breath in the stomach, and the stomach digested something from the breath. I lived to be 160. Right? So, in this exercise, we breathe in, the breath dissolves in the saliva, and when we swallow, it goes in the stomach. So I'm 63. We'll meet after how many? 97 years? Right, right? Okay. These 6 exercises we'll do in 6 minutes every day, every day, every day. And then we'll do 3, 2, 1 again. These are the basic exercises. So let's go through all 6, 1 to 6, and then 3, 2, 1 again. Right?
Dandy.
Three, 4, 5, out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, out. 1, 2, 3, 4.
No, everything is on the net. So you just download everything. No need to write anything. Yeah, I was with my guru for 6 years. Never allowed to write anything. Start. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Relax the shoulders. No movement of shoulders. Chest. Chest. Push the breath in the chest. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. With the music. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Second exercise, stomach. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Second exercise, stomach. Stomach. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Second exercise, stomach. Don't close your eyes. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. No, breathe in, stomach out. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Third exercise, stretch the legs. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Look up, look up. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Fourth exercise, one deep breath in 5 installments. Breathe out from the mouth forcefully. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, out. 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 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fifth exercise, breathe in 5, hold the breath in the lungs 5, breathe out, emptying the lungs 5, hold empty 5, right? Breathe in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, hold the breath 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, release slowly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, hold empty 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, breathe in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold the breath 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release slowly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold empty 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more time. Take a deep breath 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold the breath 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release slowly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold empty 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sixth exercise, take a deep breath. Lock the nose, push the chin down, swallow 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look up, release. Again, take a deep breath. Block the nose, push the chin down, swallow 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look up, release. One more time. Take a deep breath. Block the nose, push the chin down, swallow 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look up, release. Now we'll do the third exercise again. Stretch the legs. Stretch the legs. Try to catch the toes. Look up. If you can't catch the toes, catch wherever you can. And breathe with the stomach and chest both. 1, 2, 3 in, 5, 6 up, right? 2, 3, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Second exercise, stomach. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. First exercise, chest. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6.
When you do the first exercise, your stomach is going in.
Chest.
Chest, yes. But when you breathe, you
Initially, the stomach will. Later on, you learn to relax the stomach and only breathe with the chest. Right? Just now, I can understand both will move together. Right? Yeah. The first exercise. Second. Third. On the chest. On the chest. I do it here. That's a different matter. It should be done on the chest. You're right. Absolutely right. It's when my guru touched me for the first time, I could feel fire over here. So I, remember that and many times. Right. Okay. Like he said, I started these exercises in 1988, and my guru gave a rule: 7 minus 1 is 0. Right. And then after 6 months, he changed it to 30 minus 1 is 0. And then he changed it to 365 minus 1 is 0. So what I used to do initially, I could see that there would be gaps. So I would not get out of the bed in the morning unless I'd done these 6 exercises. Right? And I continued that practice for a long time. So I got into the habit of doing these exercises every day. So please try to do these exercises every day. Punish yourself if you don't do them one day. Say that you won't have dinner. Right? More people die from eating dinner than not eating dinner. Right? So say you won't have dinner till you've done the exercises. And if you've not done anything else, at least do these 6 exercises. At least do these 6 exercises. Right? Any time of the day, but 3 hours after you've eaten. Okay, so preferably in the morning, but you can do it at any time. If you don't get good sleep at night, do them again at night and go to sleep. Not laying down, you can sitting down. You can sit on the bed and do it. Right? Okay. Any other question? Yeah.
The 5 breaths we were pushing in, there is some air left from the previous breath. So you keep compressing.
Keep compressing. You want to compress as much as possible. Don't worry about that. Yeah.
So in the first one, for getting the chest, you said don't get the shoulders up. So what's the trick there?
Just relax the shoulders. Consciously relax the shoulders. Recently, people who have been practicing for 15, 20 years, I don't allow them to even move the chest. The breath has to move the chest. The chest has to be completely relaxed. So, okay. This order. In Taoist yoga, there are 2 main meridians. This from here down is called the conception vessel. This from here is called the governing vessel. And there's a gap over here. Now, Taoism says that for any disease to be in the body, these two vessels have to be blocked at some place, right? So you go down from here, come round, but you can't go down because there's a gap. So you come back up. So you open the two vessels. You open the two vessels. These are the two main meridians, the governing vessel, the conception vessel. Pardon? You won't be able to do the third. I suppose the others. If somebody else is driving, you'll do them very easily, right?
Why the same exercise, the three first exercise?
Pardon?
It's too fast, like you're running and you're tired.
So initially you will get tired. Don't do 1 minute, do half a minute.
I mean, why it's becoming so quick? Why?
Because this speed is on the, what do you call it? He's taken the speed of some inner brains, which we call the chakras. And he's put the speed according to that because the knots accumulate at a different level. That's why.
Is it normal to breathe 11 to 12 times a minute? Or what is the average number?
I'm coming to that.
Sorry.
Coming to that. That's the last thing I'm going to teach. So we'll just, right? We want to breathe at 12 per minute. We want to breathe at 12 per minute. Okay. Now we're going to do some more exercises. Another big cause of what you call disease is muscular tension. And I saw one book outside Yoga Nidra. I don't know, do you practice Yoga Nidra? Right. So one of the things before practicing Yoga Nidra is we relax the muscles. Okay. So we don't want to be holding tension in the muscles. Because holding tension in the muscles is an invitation for disease. So if you see there's tension around here, there's tension here, there's tension in the lips, there's tension in the shoulders, tension in the elbows, tension in the stomach, the back, knees. We want to relieve some tension. So we look at the palms of our hands. Tighten them. Tight, tight, tight. Relax. Look at them again. Again, tighten them. Tight, tight. Feel the tension. Tight, tight. Relax. Look at them again. Last time. Tighten them. Tight, tight. Feel the tension. Tight. Relax. Both the hands. Somebody's pulling one in this direction, one in this direction. Pull tight, tight, tight. Relax. Again, pull tight, 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 tight. Relax. Last time, pull tight, tight, tight. Relax. See, there are two ways of relieving tension. One is to relax the muscle. The other is to apply attention to the muscle. The yogi applies attention to the muscle. He wants to make the muscle more and more tense and apply more and more attention. So I make this tense, but when I apply attention, I feel it is relaxed. Right? Okay, right leg. Toes toward the body. Pull tight, as if somebody is pulling the heel. Pull tight, tight. Feel the tension. Toes toward the body. Toward the body. Toes. Right. Pull tight, tight. Relax. Again, pull tight, tight. Feel the tension. Tight. Relax. Last time, pull tight, tight, tight. Relax. Left leg. Pull tight. Feel the tension. Tight, tight, tight. Relax. Again, pull tight, tight. Feel the tension. Tight. Relax. Last time, pull tight, tight, tight. Relax. Chest. Breathe in, expand the chest. Breathe in, expand, tight, 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 tight. Relax. Again, breathe in. Expand, tight, tight, tight. Relax. Last time, breathe in. Expand the chest, tight, tight, tight. Relax. Stomach, breathe out, pull in. Breathe out, pull in, pull in, pull in, breathe out, pull in, pull, pull, pull. Relax. Again, breathe out. Yeah. Hmm? Okay. Breathe out, pull in, pull, 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 pull. Relax. You were in Maryland last year. Huh? Yeah, okay. Breathe out, pull in, pull, 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 pull. Relax.
So this particular stomach, breathe in to hold it.
Breathe out.
Sorry, breathe out and to hold it.
Not hold, pull in. Pull in.
Sorry, breathe out, pull the stomach in and hold it.
Yeah.
Is done from the navel up or from the navel down?
Hold the stomach.
So in my case, I experienced certain pain on the right lower side, which prevented me from doing it, and I had to discontinue.
Okay. So sit on a chair and do it. And see if the pain comes again.
So instead of doing it in a sitting posture, you're saying.
Do this exercise sitting on a chair.
Yeah, but I think in my case, I was doing it below the navel and I was not doing it for the whole stomach.
Okay. Now, one more exercise which I'm going to teach is below the navel. I've not yet taught that exercise. That is the gold nugget.
So, because it took several months, the pain has still actually not gone away entirely.
Apply some. I'll give you some oil to apply. Yeah.
Would you mind showing me again what you're doing? So am I supposed to be exhaling and like?
I'm exhaling, pulling in,
So I'm exhaling, but I'm pulling.
stomach in and holding. Relax. Again, pull in. Relax.
When you relax, you're breathing in.
Yeah. Breathing in. Okay. Right? Now, keep sitting. I'll just show you. Now we'll stretch the whole body 3 times, like this. 1 minute, 1 minute. Don't do anything. After we have stretched the whole body 3 times, we'll do one exercise, right? In that, we will breathe in from the nose, like this, and breathe out from the mouth, forcefully swinging the hands. And we'll do it with the music. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Right? Please stand up. On the toes, pull, 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 pull. Relax. Again, pull, 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 pull. Relax. Last time, pull, tight, 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 tight. Relax. Okay, now we'll do that exercise. Okay, on the toes, pull, 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 pull. Relax. Right. Now we do this exercise. Breathe in from the nose. Swing right at the back. Okay. Now do it with the music. 1, 2, 3 in, 5, 6 out. Through the mouth. Forcefully. Forcefully.
2, 3, 5, 6.
Start.
1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3,
Swing,
5, 6.
swing.
1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2,
Stay
3,
straight,
5,
stay
6.
straight.
1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6.
With the music, with the music.
1, 2,
2, 3, 5, 6.
1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 1, 2 2, 3, 5, 6.
Please sit down. Okay. Now, we did those exercises for muscular tension. This exercise is for what in yoga we call as Nadi Shuddhi. Shuddhi means clean, Nadi means subtle vessel, subtle nerve. And yoga says prana moves in something called the nadis. And our age is not the age in years, but the quality of nadis. So when we do this exercise, we are improving the quality of the nadis. Right? Okay. Now, when you start your exercise in the morning, first do this, that tense and relax, right? You went through all that. The final part of that is you stretch 3 times standing up. Then do this one exercise, right? For 1 minute, 36 breaths. Then do the 6 exercise straight, 3 in reverse. Then do 1 minute of alternate breathing. That is, you'll breathe in from this nostril, breathe out from here. So you'll breathe in 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. And again, same nostril 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Right? We'll do it. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
One, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2.
I call this the good luck exercise. It brings good luck. So some days are bad. The boss is angry. So what do you call, the bus is late. Nothing is happening properly. Do this exercise. Brings good luck, good fortune. Okay, one more exercise, last exercise. This, my guru used to say that you do all the exercises and you put it in one scale. This exercise is, in the other scale, it's heavier. This is the exercise where below the navel. Below the navel. In this exercise, we pull in the stomach below the navel. So put your hands below the navel. Just we'll pull in and release. Pull in, release, pull in, release, pull in, release, pull in, release. Okay. Now we want to breathe out and pull in at the same time. So I don't do anything and hold it over there. Just use the hands as support, right? And let's hold it for 20 seconds, right? Don't pull too much. Don't pull too much. Take a deep breath. Breathe out. Pull in, pull in, pull in, pull in. Keep the breath out. Keep this pulled in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, release.
Can you repeat it, please? I didn't get
Yeah, we're going to repeat it. We are going to repeat it. Right? Again, take a deep breath. Breathe out. Pull in the lower abdomen, below the navel. Pull in, breathe out. Keep the breath out. Lungs empty. Keep this pulled in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Release.
I did not get
Yeah. ત્યાં ઓલા ભાઈ છે. No, you're holding the breath out. You're holding the breath out. Breathe out. Now keep the breath out. Don't breathe in and keep this pulled in. We do it again. As much as possible.
That's also when you're doing the other breathing out. Are we using different way? Because normally when you breathe out, you're using the both the upper and the lower.
Yeah, so in this only the lower part.
When you're breathing out, you're not using the other muscles to breathe out.
No, initially you may use the other muscles. It'll take you nearly a year to perfect this exercise. Huh? Right?
I'm sorry, inhale, exhale, and hold it, or
No, we only inhale so that we exhale properly.
it's like we inhale and hold it.
We inhale and then we exhale and pull in. Now we keep the breath exhaled and keep this pulled in 20 seconds, right? Then you try to reach up to 40 seconds. Yeah. After this is held inside and exhaled completely. Yes. Yeah. Hold it in. Hold it in. Right. We only take a deep breath so that we breathe out full. So we take a deep breath, breathe out, pull in, breathe out, pull in, breathe out. Keep the breath out, keep this pulled in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Release. Okay.
Just the feeling of, I've done other yoga, the anal lock, because when you pull in, your anal muscle also lock.
So they're the muscles where you pass urine, they're the muscles of the anus, and in between there is a small membrane which is triangular, and that is called as the perineum. It's between the two. We are interested in that. So when you pull this in, that goes up automatically. But don't pull up that or tighten the anal muscles. We only want to pull this in. So that goes up. In yoga, that is called as mool bandh. But in mool bandh, they pull it up completely. We don't want to pull it up completely. Just a little. Slight. Right? Now, after 20 seconds, we'll do the second part of the exercise. Right? So we won't release this. This will be in, and we'll breathe out fast and shallow. Don't breathe in. Right? Only out. No in.
Are you aspirating? Are you aspirating from the lips or are you aspirating from the nose?
Nose. From the nose. Automatically breathing in. Don't worry about that. That is the only breath which will come in. Okay? Right? So let me show you the whole exercise. Don't do anything. I'll first take a deep breath, breathe out, pull this in, hold out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 20. Right? Now I don't breathe in. I keep on trying to breathe out, but very shallow. I'll take by this hand here. This is pulled in. Okay? Very shallow, fast. Only out. In automatically. In automatically. Right? Okay, take a deep breath. Breathe out. Pull in. Pull in. Breathe out. Pull in. Keep the breath out. Keep this pulled in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep pulling in. Take the other hand here. Start fast, shallow breathing. Keep pulling in. Okay. Yeah.
What is the position of your neck when you're doing this?
Straight.
Upright.
Right. Straight.
Not
No. Try not to do any pranayam like this. Try not to keep this at least at level. Even those which I'm not teaching. Right?
so here, by virtue of making this mistake, focusing on the perineum, like you said, it
Just
comes-
relax.
Yeah.
Yeah, learn to relax. Right. Okay, we do it one more time. One more time.
Actually, see, we exhale, hold it for 20 seconds, and then there's no air to exhale. There's nothing left inside.
It'll come automatically. It'll come. It'll come. See, the lungs are very intelligent. They keep 1/3, right, as a reserve. So nobody can say there's no air. Right? They keep 1/3 as a reserve. Now, the minute you get rid of that reserve, you'll faint. Right? So that reserve is still there. That's why you've not yet fainted. Right? Okay. So don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Yoga is actually interested in that 1/3. When that 1/3 is out, then it is really called kumbhak. Can you get what I'm trying to say? It is interested in getting rid of that 1/3. Then living, you die living. You experience death in this body. Okay. There's one book outside, Yoga Nidra by Satyanand. Satyanand was a very profound master, And he used to teach one form of pranayam called murcha. Murcha means to faint. And incidentally, he has disciples who are teaching all over the world, but I don't see any of them. He has taught this very secret, pranayam to them. And the idea is that he teaches you how to squeeze the windpipe. So you go in from here and you squeeze the windpipe. And then you're humming inside and you fall unconscious. And in that unconscious, that humming brings consciousness. So in that deep state, you suddenly become conscious. That is called samadhi. And that's the fastest shortcut. He knew how to do it. Right? Okay. We'll do this again. Take a deep breath. Yes, sir.
The same question that lady had. When you started, you exhale everything out and push the stomach in. Then after that, you want me to exhale some more. I don't have any air in my stomach.
I want you to, okay, take a little and exhale, okay? Take a little and exhale. you'll come to a state where you'll be able to exhale. It'll come in automatically. It'll come in automatically. Right? Take a deep breath. Breathe out. Breathe. Pull in. Breathe out. Pull in. Breathe out. Pull in. Keep the breath out. Keep this pulled in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep this pulled in. Take the other hand here. Fast, shallow breathing. Okay. Okay. Now try to reach 40 seconds in place of 20 seconds. So increase 5 seconds every month till you reach 40 seconds, right? And then do 20 seconds of shallow breathing, so 1 minute. And slowly do 2 minutes and 20 seconds of shallow breathing. So the whole exercise will take 3 minutes, right? Now, when we breathe, yeah.
Benefits.
Yeah, I'm just coming. Yeah.
So the shallow breathing component is a form of contraction. So practicing a certain contraction while you're doing it. And that means the contraction is further trying to go as deeper than just what you did with the exhalation.
Because you have exhaled. When you're breathing shallow, a certain part, there is a vacuum, right, created inside. And because of that, electricity starts flowing up the backbone, right? And it goes up and it goes into the right midbrain where there's an area called the silent area. It opens that silent area. All the cells in the brain will become new. A new intelligence will come with this. We say God is sitting there in that silent area. Right? So there will be yogic communication. The meaning of yoga is to communicate. Right? So there will be that communication inside with the higher. We don't realize when we get up in the morning, many thoughts come which are not our thoughts. They come from somewhere else. But we cannot recognize them. They're very valuable thoughts. Right? So this is a very important area if we can open up inside. So when we do this exercise, we pull this in, the perineum goes up. Supposing I put a finger here and I pull this in, the finger at the right place goes up. You're creating a vacuum, right? Because I'm holding the breath out, the diaphragm is tight. So the perineum up, diaphragm tight like this. And I build a circuit in 20 to 40 seconds. And I start from here. The prana goes up and it opens this silent area in the brain. It's a very, very powerful exercise. Right? Okay, God is sitting over there. Okay. Any questions anyone has?
So really the contractions are creating energy bursts of certain kind.
Yeah, certain vacuum inside. A certain vacuum inside, yeah. The first signal you'll feel that is your nose blocks are opening up. The immediate effect, if you have a blocked nose, it'll start opening up. Then you know you're doing it right. Right? You'll feel your breathing is moving in a more subtle way. There's no effort in the breathing. Then you're doing it right. You'll feel as if you're breathing through both nostrils. Again, you're doing it right. You'll feel as if you're floating in the air. So you'll know you're doing it right. Yeah. Just breathe out. See, when you do Bhastrika, what do you do? Right? Now that is hard breathing. The same thing you do softly. Simple, no? It's a very soft form of Bhastrika. Yeah. In Bhastrika also the air comes in automatically. Right? It's the same thing you're doing. Right? Only there's no aggressiveness. And it's shallow. Bhastrika is deep. It's shallow.
But it's rapid too.
Very fast. Very fast. Yeah. It's very good if it's generating heat. Huh? Right. Hmm? No, 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 no. What you can do is, do we have some cotton? Cotton. Yeah. Good. When you fall in love, what happens? See, if you want to cool the heat, the simplest way is when you're doing the exercise, huh, block the right nostril. Okay? Block the right nostril. For others also, if you take a piece of cotton and block the right nostril, see that the air does not go in. Between 1 and 4 in the afternoon, take it out at 4 o'clock. Three hours. To calm the monkey. It'll get rid of irritation. It'll get rid of blood pressure. Right? It'll get rid of all period problems, menstrual problems. It'll get rid of all extra heat in the body. Right? Right or not left. Now, if it gets wet, take it out and put a new one, otherwise the breathing will start. Breathing will start. Yeah.
Any limitation for the patients like a heart patient or the hyperacidity, ulcer, cervical?
They can start with 1 hour. For acidity, all 3 hours. The acidity must go. Acidity must go. Right? All 3 hours, 1 to 4.
So no limitation for the patients.
No limitation. Heart patient, you can tell him to do it for 1 hour or so.
Right. Okay.
Right? Yeah, in the afternoon, 1 to 4. But there's a rule, you can't sleep. So if you want to take a nap like this in front of your TV. Don't go on the bed and take a nap.
I was
Yeah.
just asking about the other exercise, like the shallow breathing and pulling the lower abdomen inside, that kind of exercise.
See, I'll tell you this, that once a very famous heart surgeon was sitting on the stage and I was teaching these exercises. So somebody said that after a bypass or after having angioplasty, in how many months can we start these exercises? So I said 3 months. So that heart surgeon from the back saying, Rajen, not 3 months, 24 hours. And vigorously. Right? So if you've gone through a angioplasty, then do these exercises. We don't want to block again. Right? No. If you have hyperacidity, you better block 1 to 4. Get rid of all the heat from the body. One to 4. Yeah, don't put a small piece. It goes inside and gets lost. Huh? Put a bigger piece. Yeah. Right. Yeah, that is there. You can do all those. I'm coming to that. I still have 20 minutes more. Yeah. Yeah. Do it with rhythm. Do it with rhythm. It's a very dangerous pranayam. It's a very, very dangerous pranayam, and I've not seen anybody explaining the pranayam properly. If you want, I'll explain it on the board, but I'll explain it tomorrow. Okay? Why we do that pranayam. Huh?
Why is it dangerous?
Tomorrow you'll explain.
Yeah, I'll explain tomorrow. I have 20. I want to teach one more thing. I want to teach one more thing. So at least I'm over with the basic thing. So, yeah, 3-step rhythmic
Yeah,
breathing.
I had a bypass surgery few years back. What exercise you recommended for bypass?
Then I said do all of them.
Okay,
All of them. All of them.
nothing in particular, all of them.
Okay, all of them. I'll teach one more exercise, okay, before we go to the rhythmic breathing. It's a Tibetan exercise, it's not from my guru. It's for diabetes. If nobody has diabetes, then we'll skip the exercise.
No,
Are you-
please explain whether we have it or we don't.
We like that.
No, we are all taking sugar to various levels. So please explain.
Yeah, it will also increase a lot of heat in the body. Lot of heat in the body. Tibetans call this exercise as Dumo. Dumo means fire, right? Don't do it, let me do it first, right? Take a deep breath, full. Lock the nose and I'll roll the stomach. Don't do too much, huh? Don't do too much. Right? Forward, backward, forward, backward. Hmm? Yes, don't worry about it. It'll make a lot of heat. Okay, we do it again. Do it together, sorry. Take a, yeah. Take a deep breath. Some more. Block, roll. Okay.
But if your body is already generating one of the heat, is okay?
Yeah, it's okay. Don't worry. You can do it slowly. You start with 20 seconds and reach up to 1 minute. 1 minute. Okay, now we'll go to how to breathe all 24 hours. And this is not an exercise, but we'll learn it as an exercise and then replace our breathing with this breathing. This breathing. Now, this breathing is called as 3-step rhythmic breathing. The idea is that if we breathe in rhythm, we are always in meditation. If a person has achieved meditation over here, his breathing must be in rhythm. That is the law. That is the law. We take the law opposite. Bring the breathing into rhythm, this thing goes into meditation. I never practiced meditation, but if somebody asks me, I'm in meditation all 24 hours. I don't need to meditate because this monkey cannot say a single word without my permission. Right? Okay. Now,
You have achieved that state, sir, but it doesn't work for him.
Abhyas. Abhyas. The practice of the guarantee of arrival is practice. The guarantee of arrival is practice. Keep on practicing. Actually, what happened, I had one guru whom I lived with for 7 years, and one day he was not there in 1982. And I felt a deep void in life. And then when I met Mr. Tavaria in 1988, 6 years later, I knew that this meeting is for some time only. The body has to die at some point. And I said, before, I don't want to go into that void again, right? I have to be walking on my own feet. That commitment is needed. And for that, I gave up everything. Anyway, how to breathe all 24 hours. If you see a young child, it breathes with the belly. If you see a dog, it breathes with the chest. We want to breathe with the belly and chest both, right? Now, most of us are either breathing from the belly or from the chest. One part has stopped working, right? So put the little finger in the navel, hands like this, right? And try to breathe with the stomach and chest both. Breathe in, breathe out. Do deep breathing. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Okay. Now, I can't teach you all this together. You'll have to practice at home. So at home, put a mirror over here. Only my stomach is moving. Both of them are moving. The mirror will tell you. If you have some more time for a few days, lie down in front of the mirror, put one heavy book here, one heavy book here. Yellow pages will do. Right? Right? You must be having the old one. Right? And see that they both go up together. They rise and fall together with the breathing. Okay? Put your hands here again. And just now we want to breathe in rhythm. The rhythm is the same 1, 2, 3 in, 5, 6 out. But the speed has slowed down. In the exercises, we use the rhythm at a speed of 36. Now we are going to use the rhythm at a speed of 12. One, two, three, 5, 6. Continuous in, continuous out. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Now put your hands on your knees and keep breathing. Don't do deep breathing, do normal breathing, but try to see that the stomach and chest are moving together. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Okay. Okay. Now you can switch it off. Just now, yeah. See, be as relaxed as possible in your normal breathing. You're not bothered about what is happening in your normal breathing, right? So just be that least bothered. 2, 3, 5, 6. The idea is that you put on the music when you go to sleep at night. You go to sleep. Let the music continue. So as you go to sleep, you're breathing with the music. right? A time will come where you will go to sleep, but the music will continue. So for some time in your sleep, you will be breathing with the music. This period will increase every day. See, I've been doing this since 1988. That's 30 years now. But I still breathe with the music. I still put on the music and go to sleep at night. So please put on the music, breathe with the music, go to sleep, let the music continue. Over a period of time, more and more time, you will be breathing in rhythm. As you breathe in rhythm, this guy will come into meditation automatically. No need to sit in meditation, right? Because your breath is in rhythm, this has to calm down. For this to start chattering, the rhythm must break. If 100 people meditate, 99 are daydreaming. One person, maybe I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt. But if 100 people have their breathing in rhythm, all are in meditation. Right? So it's very, very simple for inner health, inner harmony, peace of mind, getting rid of stress, getting rid of disease. Just breathe in rhythm. So every night, put on the music and go to bed. Right? After 1 or 2 months, add on. Don't stop at night. But if you're reading a book, put on the music. Initially, your attention will go to the book. It will go to the music. After some time, you'll find you're reading the book and breathing with the music. Download, there's an app. You can download it into your mobile phone. Take it to your place of work. You have to breathe. Whatever work you're doing, breathe in rhythm. Right? And put it on softly in your drawer. Let the music continue. You do your work. As and when you remember, you listen to the music, start breathing with the music and continue your work. A time will come where your attention will divide. You'll be breathing with the music and doing your work at the same time. Right? So slowly inculcate this breathing into your what you call self all 24 hours. This breathing will change our lives completely just by breathing in rhythm. Right? Any questions, anyone? Now, what we'll do is we have how many more sessions?
Saturday and Sunday morning, Saturday, Sunday.
Tomorrow morning,
And evening.
evening 2, and Sunday morning 3.
Sunday morning and evening.
Evening also we have 4. So all 4 sessions will start with the exercises and the breathing. Then we'll go to something else. Right? Okay. Tomorrow morning, we'll first do the exercises, do the breathing, and then we'll learn the Omkar, how to say Om. Right? Yeah.
So actually, Saturday morning and Sunday morning is 6:30 to 8:30. Saturday and Sunday afternoon is 2 to 3. So there's total 5.
No, it's not like that. The basic course is this, today is the basic and advanced together. Saturday morning and Sunday morning, 6:30 to 8:30 is the basic. Evening, 5 to 7 Saturday is the advanced, the golden again. And the Sunday evening, 4 to 6 is the advanced. Afternoon, 2 to 3, both the days is Yoga Sutra philosophy. Question and
Okay, 3 sessions.
Yes. Tomorrow 3 and Sunday 3.
Sunday we can.
I have- It's early, it's 4 o'clock.
Around, yeah, so it is.
Achha, I didn't know 2 to 3 was a session. Right?
That is a Q&A for Patanjali Yoga Sutra.
Oh. So tomorrow evening is 5 to 7.
So Saturday morning, 6:30 to 8:30 morning, all the practice work we did today. And 2 to 3 p.m. Patanjali Yoga Sutra, if there are interest, otherwise we will not make it.
I don't think 3 times it's possible. No? So let us.
This is more question, we are not practicing.
But again they'll go, again they'll come. So let's keep 2 sessions and add the Patanjali to those sessions. That'll be easier, I
Okay,
think.
so then 6:30 to, sorry.
6:30 to 8:30. Tomorrow morning I'll teach the Omkar. First we'll go through these exercises. Then I'll teach the Omkar. Then you want to do Patanjali after that? After the Omkar?
Yes, what we can do is we can
No, but
do
6:30 to 8:30.
Yeah, 6:30.
So 6:30 to 8, we'll repeat these exercises, right? Then we have, it's not 6:30 to 7. 7 to 8:30, we can take Patanjali tomorrow morning, right? Then tomorrow evening, again, we'll repeat everything, do the Omkar again, and then I'll take exercise in phases for awakening the Kundalini, right? Then if there's some time remaining, again, we'll take Patanjali. And we'll do the same. Then it is a repetition on Sunday, both the sessions. And Sunday, let us keep it 2 to 3:30. So then she has to reach New Jersey on Sunday. So that she can leave then. Right? And I have to go to Maryland. Right? So, actually, Maryland, 1 week I'm taking Yoga Sutra. Right?
Sunday, what is the time?
But, so we'll cancel 2 to 3.
on Saturday, and we give it Sunday
2 to 3:30. 2 to 3.
tomorrow morning 6:30 a.m. and then evening 5 to 7.
In Patanjali, are there any particular sutras, or you want me to start what is Patanjali and all? I don't know how much.
The practice, how can that be able to like you explain some of them
Right.
like that.
Okay. Okay. Right.
Basically Sunday, same 6:30 to 8:30.
In the morning.
And afternoon, 2 to 3. Sunday.
Yeah.
2 to 3:30.
Yes.
And tomorrow 6:30 to 8:30, and evening, what is the time? 5 to 7. 5 to 7. Right. Okay.
Don't worry about the basic and advanced.
I'm teaching advanced and basic everything together.
Yeah. So make it as many as so you can benefit from the practice as a group practice. You'll be ready to do by yourself. Okay. So you can come in the morning and evening also.
What?
The reason is Yoga Sutra will help to understand what is the backing of these practices. That's why.
What I'll take is I'll take the first 15, 20 sutras. So we'll just get some outline. We'll talk about some things. Don't worry.
If I can't come in the morning, will I be losing a lot?
What is that?
If I can't come in the morning, will I be losing a lot?
Lot?
I'll come in the evening.
You come on the evening. Yeah.
We'll repeat everything. Only I won't explain it again. Like I explained the exercises just now. I'll do the exercises, but I won't repeat the explanation. So tomorrow morning I'll take Omkar, but I won't repeat the benefits and all that in the evening. Right? So Omkar, and can I have a board for Omkar?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So I'll take the 5 parts of Omkar tomorrow as a complete journey. Right? Have you heard the word Om? Oh, okay. Good. Good. Good.
There.
Yeah. Right. Okay. It's been a pleasure. Thank you. And with God's grace, we'll meet tomorrow morning.
We can limit this one. If it is coming, we will